Olympics. Let's get some Sleaze. Presented by McDonald's. Best part about working at McDonald's is the people.
So many stories still coming out about the Olympics. I don't know if you saw this one, but Steph Curry's wife, it looks like she's wiping away tears in this weird sort of tense conversation with Paris police. And this happened right after Steph Curry got the gold medal. Listen to this.
You will not see. You will not see. What? Stop saying her name. You should be helping us with the baby. Come on, Aisha. Stop saying my name. How about help us? How about help us? How about that? We're going here. It's right there where all those people are on that side. We were over there. Let us get to our car.
What happened?
She's trying to get to her car. I have no idea. They're talking for like 3 minutes. She's very emotional. She's got her 4 kids with her, holding the hands of one of them. And maybe it was some sort of protection thing with the police, or maybe they just didn't want to let her get to her car and they didn't know who she was. But it was some weird altercation, and she looks like she's really upset.
The French police sound straight out of Charlie Brown.
That's crazy.
They were like mumble mouths.
What?
Couldn't make out the thing they were saying, of course, in English or French.
Did you see that earthquake that hit L.A.? ESPN was live on the air. A 4.4 magnitude earthquake. Now, this is Malika Andrews on ESPN. She was doing this live interview when all of this happened. I think she handled it like a pro.
Talk about handling like a pro. It's almost like nothing happens. I don't know about you, but if the earthquake starts happening, my ass is running out of the studio and screaming like a little kid. But listen, I mean, she's like going to get the show done.
And it was so much fun to see, particularly the crowd sort of getting behind as we have a bit of an earthquake here in Los Angeles. So we're just going to make sure that our studio lights, everything stays safe, everything's shaking. You good, Mylan? Everybody good? All right, thank you so much for bearing with us through that. Our studio was shaking just a little bit. Tarsi, if you're still good in the studio and everyone's still good. All right, so this is what I want to show you now. Rebecca, I appreciate you just bearing with us here.
That was great. I don't know if she's married, boyfriend, husband, or whatever, but something tells me you need to do a lot in the bedroom because to get a reaction from her.
She needs a raise.
The whole building is shaking. She's like, okay, it's just an earthquake. We're going to keep going. The White Sox had a big night last night.
How do you think you would have handled that?
I told you.
You would have run out of the studio.
I'd be like, bye, Leslie.
Put on a Nirvana album. Let's go.
Peace out.
Well, this is big news. Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively became the second couple to dominate the box office. You know, we're talking about this weekend because Deadpool and Wolverine did like $54 million. Her movie, It Ends With Us, did over $50 million.
Damn.
But Barnes, here's a trivia question for you. Who's the last couple to do that at the box office?
Oh.
The last time a husband and wife duo took the top 2 spots at the box office.
I'm not even going to try to answer that.
This is a tough one.
No idea. Who?
Believe it or not, Bruce Willis and Demi Moore. This was in his Die Hard phase, remember?
Charlie's Angels and Die Hard, or what? What was hers?
Die Hard 2 and Ghost.
Oh, Ghost. Damn, that's a tough trivia question.
Number 1 and number 2. It's pretty crazy. Have you heard about all the drama around the Blake Lively movie?
Drama with what?
Well, her co-star, Justin Baldoni, apparently there was a clash, apparently alleged creative differences, and now no one in the cast is speaking with him. I don't know if you saw this, but on the red carpet, no one would stand next to this dude.
Wow, you're in the number 2 movie in the land, and everyone's giving you the cold shoulder?
The author and the principal cast and author, Colleen Hoover, says she will have nothing to do with him. All is not what it seems. I guess there was a fraction among the filmmakers in post-production process where they had 2 different cuts of the movie, so some sort of creative difference. But there was this other story that came out saying that he was chauvinistic and borderline abusive.
Whoa.
This is not good when a movie first comes out.
No, because that will stop your movie party. Even though you're in the number 2 movie, yeah, that gets around, finished.
And the fact that no one wants anything to do with it?
Yeah, not good.
Something else about the movie. It's been banned in Qatar.
Why?
Yeah, kissing scenes. Yes, the country's censorship committee has banned the movie, citing objectionable kissing scenes. Wow, I didn't know that was a thing there. Did you?
No, I wonder if Deadpool and Wolverine is banned. It's R.
What about the language?
No kissing.
I don't care about the kissing, but what about the language? I love it when Barack Obama puts out his summer playlist because he always has like really cool music on his playlist. Here's the new one. A lot of diverse taste. He's got a mix of contemporary hits and classic gems. Songs like Blackstreet's No Diggity and a Diggable Planet's Rebirth of Slick, Cool Like That, and Charlie XCX. Oh, I don't see any like Red Hot Chili Peppers, but maybe I'll have to look at the entire list.
If I see that damn dance one more time, that Charlie XCX,
it's ding, everywhere.
Ding, 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 ding. Yeah. Everyone's doing it. Now there's like tutorials about how to do it. I don't even know what's happening. I still stare at it and go, what the hell is happening with this whole and then you speed it up in double time? I don't know what's happening.
I love all these appearances with Rob Lowe and his son, Jason Owen Lowe. I definitely want to watch their new series together, but they've been making the circuit, Entertainment Tonight, all these things. And here's his son, like, interviewing his dad.
Something tells me it's hard to live if they're living in the same household. Little bro may need a timeout
Their
soon.
show is unstable, and it sounds like this is unstable.
Yeah, they sound it as well. You're right.
Yeah.
As someone who's worked on hundreds of projects, hundreds, I'm hung up on that. You think it's how many do you think it is?
Hundreds.
Hundreds. And
How about this? I did hundreds of just episodes of television.
Right.
Forget projects.
But that is just one show would be one project. So
yes, of the hundreds I've done.
Do you still think it's hundreds?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
You can go on IMDb and check it out. I mean, Entertainment Weekly, it's Entertainment Weekly.
That's right. Okay.
Not Mistaken Facts Weekly.
I screwed up focusing on that.
I mean, he just keeps coming.
They play their roles very well.
They do.
I don't know if you saw this serious story. Colin Farrell on the cover of People magazine. He's hoping to give back to families like his. I didn't realize he had a 20-year-old son named James who has Angelman syndrome. It's a rare neurogenetic disorder. I guess he was diagnosed as a child. So Colin Farrell has set up a foundation called the Colin Farrell Foundation. He said, quote, I want the world to be kind to James. I want the world to treat him with kindness and respect.
It's funny how, he's been kind of MIA. I haven't seen much from him, and no one would ever guess that this was happening, and then he decided to come public with it. It's kind of a nice study to when you look at whoever and you're bringing the heat to, hey, there might be something going on.
It's very nice.
In the family or behind the scenes that is making the situation, whatever that is, between you, the way it is.
Well, he came back strong. He won an Oscar recently, and then I have been telling you to watch Sugar on Apple TV. Rave reviews for that show, and there's something that happens in the middle of that show that I don't want to, it's very unexpected, and I don't want to say what it is for those that haven't seen it, but I love Colin Farrell.
A friend of mine told me it sucked. That's why I haven't watched it.
Dude, it is so good.
Really?
I wonder why your friend didn't like it.
Isn't that weird? When you can get two different reviews that are so different.
Well, you and I have different tastes, so maybe you would hate it. So
true, because you don't watch quality stuff like, Bachelorette and Love Island USA. I don't understand why.
Yeah, stop it. The other thing I didn't watch that a lot of people loved was Squid Game. Season 2 is coming out. Did you see that on Netflix?
No, I never. That was a COVID thing. I did not go down that path. I was tempted to do it. I just couldn't get there.
Yeah, season 2, if you're a fan, is coming back December 26th on Netflix. But the creator said they're going to end the series after season 3.
Good to know.
So there's an ending.
I'd have to go back. I can't pick up like in the middle like that. I just can't.
That's your celebrity sleaze.